Hi. We are going to discuss a type of questions which some students find difficult. In fact, some even find challenging. But these type of questions become very easy to answer if you notice a few things about the sentences used in these questions. In fact, if you notice those points, the question becomes exactly the opposite of what we call challenging. It becomes very easy. Let's use an example, of course. I have one example on my board. The sentence says, despite being cheap, versatile, and easy to produce, dash, this is the gap we have to fill up. They are made from non-renewable petroleum and most do not biodegrade in landfills. Before we can put something in this blank, we have to consider some things about this statement. First, which part is the one that we call modifier? The modifier part is this. Of course, this is an initial modifier that appears at the beginning of a sentence. There can be modifiers in the middle of a sentence also. For those modifiers, we follow another set of rules. For this set of modifiers, this kind of modifiers, the primary rule is the verb that you see here. Whoever is the implied subject of that verb, who does that, or that verb is the action or the existence indicator for whatever entity, that entity should be here. Now, this is an existence indicating verb. So, whose existence is being indicated by this verb? Despite being cheap, versatile, and easy to produce. So, obviously, we are not talking about someone. We are talking about something. The thing that is cheap, versatile, and easy to produce. Okay. We can identify which thing that is from the rest of the sentence. They are made from non-renewable petroleum and most do not biodegrade in landfills. So, in other words, we are looking for a thing that is made from non-renewable petroleum and do not biodegrade in landfills. With this much in our mind as our reference point for the search, we go to the options. There are 4 options. First one, there are 2 problems associated with commercial plastics. Good. We have found something that is made from non-renewable petroleum and do not biodegrade in landfills. In the second option, we have 2 problems are associated with commercial plastics. Again, reference to commercial plastics, which fits in the bill as a non-renewable petroleum product. Third one has a reference to the same thing here. And fourth one also has the reference to the same thing here. But as I said, that thing, the reference to that thing, whatever is made from non-renewable petroleum and do not biodegrade in landfills, has to be here at the beginning. Not just the entire blank indicated by the arrow, but at the beginning of the blank. When you place this thing on this blank, the commercial plastics would not appear at the beginning of this blank. Automatically, we can cancel these 2. Now we are left with 2, where the reference to commercial plastics will appear at the beginning of the blank. How do we choose one? Very simply, the reference to commercial plastics to associated problems is not commercial plastic itself. So this is actually an entity this long. In simple terms, John and John's something are not the same thing. If I say John's house, of course John's house is a house. John's house is not John. It's something like that. Commercial plastics to associated problems are actually two problems. They are not commercial plastics. Which means this also gets cancelled because the two problems are not what is cheap, versatile and easy to produce. The commercial plastics are cheap, versatile and easy to produce, and commercial plastics are distinct from commercial plastics problems. So this is the right answer.